Hi, and welcome to the Packer TV. I'm Dean Cooper. Tamara has the week off. The Packer editorial team has been busy crossing the country, and today I'll bring you the fruits of their labor. Coming up on today's webcast, AgMart Produce faces a lawsuit, Doug Ohlmeyer speaks with FFVA President Mike Stewart, and we look at the weather's effect on the romaine crop.
This webcast is proudly brought to you by Bland Farms. Be a part of finding a cure.
Claiming trademark infringement, Desert Glory Limited filed a lawsuit against AgMart Produce. The suit alleges AgMart, which does business as Santa Sweets, copied the packaging design Desert Glory uses for its Nature Sweet Cherubs brand tomatoes. Desert Glory CEO Bryant Ambelang says the suit will prove AgMart intentionally chose a tomato package design similar to its own to confuse consumers and take advantage of Cherub's brand reputation. Filed in federal court in Tucson, Arizona, the suit asks the courts to stop AgMart from using the packaging. Additionally, Desert Glory is suing for the profits AgMart makes through use of the packaging and compensation for damages to Desert Glory and its brand reputation. AgMart's Sweet Ripes brand tomatoes, introduced in July, are implicated. AgMart officials decline to comment until they review the court papers. Here's Eastern editor Doug Ohlmeyer reporting from the 2010 Florida Fruit and Vegetable Association's annual convention.
I'm Doug Ohlmeyer at the FFVA convention in Naples, Florida. Earlier I talked with Mike Stewart, the FFVA president, about some of the issues they discussed at the convention.
Well, the FFVA convention is a great opportunity for the industry to get together at the beginning of the season to talk about some of the major issues affecting the fruit and vegetable industry in Florida and, quite frankly, around the country. We had a horrible year last year, and despite that, growers are optimistic, as growers tend to be going into the new year. So it was a great opportunity to talk about some of the big ticket issues like immigration and food safety. These are still very much top of mind issues for growers and issues that we've been working on for some time. We're hoping to make some progress. We're certainly looking to Congress to try and do something in both of those key areas for our industry. And as we're optimistic for a great season coming up in Florida, we're also hopefully optimistic as well that the Congress and the administration in Washington, D.C. will see fit to make some needed changes in our food safety laws and address the immigration issue.
It's time to take a quick break here on the Packer TV. Coming up, Chuck Robinson has details from the 2010 WPPC.
To show our dedication to those battling breast cancer, Bland Farms is going pink. Be sure to display our limited edition pink-colored onion bags in support of the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Be a part of finding a cure.
Welcome back. The Packers' Chuck Robinson took in the 2010 United Fresh Washington Public Policy Conference, or WPPC. Here's Chuck with a wrap-up of this year's event.
The Legislative Council for the United Fresh Produce Association depicts the mood on Capitol Hill as surly. However, at United Fresh's recent Washington Public Policy Conference, the mood of the attendees and staff was upbeat, productive, and focused. Key issues were outlined and discussed, and 28 teams of produce industry leaders delivered the concerns to legislators. They were told to strive to pass food safety legislation, keep working on immigration reform, oppose card check legislation that would eliminate secret ballots for union organizing, push to resolve issues related to allowing Mexican trucks into the U.S. and get rid of Mexico's retaliatory tariffs, and try to pass child nutrition reauthorization, which must be approved by the end of September. This is Chuck Robinson for the Packer TV.
The Packers' Greg Johnson was also in Florida for the 67th annual FFVA convention. Greg brings us an update from Florida's House Representative Adam Putnam.
Hi, this is Greg Johnson coming to you from FFVA in Naples, Florida in late September. Today we heard from U.S. Rep. Adam Putnam, who's leaving the House of Representatives. He's running for Florida Ag Commissioner. He had to talk about immigration issues and said that immigration keeps America the envy of the world, with workers from high tech to agriculture. He also said people frame the Ag Commissioner job as a false choice between pro-ag candidates and pro-consumer candidates. There's no difference between the two, he says, because ag issues are consumer issues. This has been Greg Johnson for the Packer TV.
The romaine market has been sluggish in Salinas, California, but Bajado Produce President Michael Bajado says that could turn around in October and November. Staff writer Mike Hornick reports desert planting started September 20th at Bajado's operation in Imperial Valley, and other Salinas growers are shifting their attention to Yuma, where harvesting starts in early November. The Imperial Valley deal hits closer to Thanksgiving. Romaine volume is normal, but weather has caused quality issues, with internal burn and mildew proving more problematic than normal. Bajado says Salinas growers had to contend with heavy summer rains and cooler than normal weather. In this Packer editorial board opinion piece, Tom Karst talks about how the industry is facing legislative challenges head-on.
It is a challenging time in Washington, D.C. Congress has yet to pass food safety legislation and still must act on child nutrition reauthorization. Congress has long avoided tough choices on immigration reform. The Obama administration has let the Mexican trucking dispute foul American exports with retaliatory tariffs for more than a year. As easy as it is to be cynical, an event like the recent Washington Public Policy Conference shows us there is never a time to abandon work and hope for progress on issues important to the industry. This is Tom Karst for the Packer TV.
Thanks, Tom. And thank you for joining me today. Remember, you can share the Packer TV with friends and colleagues by using the share options on the side of your screen. And I'll see you next week.